Hello everyone, welcome back. This is episode 3 of Disgaea 5 Complete, hopefully full Let's Play. First and foremost, I would like to apologize for last episode's atrocious audio. I had to mess with my mic some by messing with, I mean just putting a shit ton of tape around the cord so it wasn't moving, because its movement was what was fucking with the audio. It wasn't brushing up against my face or anything, even though I really wish that was all that it was. So, I just saved from last time, and as I said, we are going to do the conversation with Seraphina and the Prinny. So Prinny first. Circulia, you don't know anything. You can ask for more than to be allowed to be by the side of the wealthiest and most beautiful woman in the universe. How humble. Why am I getting yelled at? I suppose I must show you just how fortunate you are, Circulia. And this is the type of thing where I was talking, where even though this is the Prinny's conversation, there can be more people in it. So even though it's the Prinny's conversation, the main talker is actually Seraphina. So some of these I might just like talk over in general and let you guys read, or I may add in some of my own reading. She just shot that Prinny. And during these, as long as it's not between like the main characters, I guess, if it's just these side ones, then I'm not really gonna care. Maybe these will be like the times where I just talk about other stuff. But might as well just use this one as an introduction to that. But because of all the cutscenes and stuff, and how I want to let the audience, you guys, fully enjoy and listen to them, I don't want to talk over them. I should probably talk over this. So, oh god, another. Oh, I guess it's just like any Prinny I can find, possibly. Let's check. No, not any Prinny. Only certain Prinnies. I guess they have to be Seraphina's servant Prinnies? Yeah, because these Prinnies are the helper ones. Okay. Let's talk to this one, Nero. So, I want to just talk about Disgaea in general. It's easily in my top 3 favorite like RPG like franchises ever, along with Pokemon and Fire Emblem. They're all very tough competitors, mostly because they share a lot of similarities, but they're also different inherently. Like, they're all turn-based in general, but they do turn-based differently, and they also have a lot different like considerations and systems. But the first Disgaea I ever played was Disgaea DS, which was a remake of number 1. And throughout the entire franchise, I've always played them like 1 to 2, 3 to 4. But for 1 and 2, I actually didn't play them on their first system because they were both PS2 games. I played Disgaea DS, which was a Disgaea 1 remake on the DS from the PS2. And I played Disgaea 2 Dark Hero Days on the PSP, which, like the remakes, they include extra stuff. Disgaea 3 I played on the PS3, which was its first system intended. Out of all of them, I think that one was probably my least favorite. Still really good, but definitely my least favorite just in terms of like characters and like plot, I guess, like the story itself. Then I played Disgaea 4 on the PS3, I believe, which was, Disgaea 4 is arguably my favorite one, story and character wise. So I may actually use characters from Disgaea 4 in this as the DLC ones instead of just random nobodies from characters that I haven't, from games that I haven't played. But I after 4, then I played the remake of 3, I believe, on the PS Vita, which I have and enjoy very much. And the remake includes just all the DLC, which I love doing, because I don't want to buy it on one system and then get the remake with it all included again. Except this Disgaea 5 was very special because I was really excited for it when it originally came out. So I bought the season pass. Oh, and that was interesting because that was a double conversation where doing either Prinny or Seraphina did it. I'm gonna see if these. Okay, it's getting ready later. Plenaire is a girl of few words.
Welcome!
Let's just check the equipment. Because the equipment changes, I believe, like every time you enter and exit. So it's always useful to see what's in there, even if you don't really plan on buying anything.
Let's fix you up.
Let's just go here, because she leveled, so she took damage. Also, I believe she was attacked once. But I'm missing a lot of SP. So Y, heal all. And this one's nice because it tells you when you have a prize, so you don't have to leave and then talk to him again. Although other ones, it was... okay, Common Orb. Essentially, the SP recovery ones are usually focused around giving you SP or giving you intelligence or resilience. So these are good for characters that use a lot of magic, like use a lot of SP. So I'm going to actually give the Common Orb right now to Kilia. Or no, I'm going to give it to Seraphina because I plan to be using her spells and stuff, her skills, and not switching to the bow just yet. Even though I probably should. I would give it to Metalia or Chrissy, but Metalia already has a bunch of SP, and Chrissy is just a healer. But as I was saying, Sky 4, like, all-time favorite.
Where would you like to go, dude?
Then I played the remakes, 3 on the PS Vita, and then I believe 4 was on the PS Vita before D2 came out for the PS4, which was also really good because D2 is one of the few direct sequels. D2 has the same exact cast as D1, as the original Disgaea.
So these are the remnants of Blood Punch.
Even though it's what Sir Void Dark ordered, fighting all these pieces of crap is dulling my skills.
Then, can I take you guys on?
Looks like there are still some who seek to oppose Demon Emperor Void Dark's elite forces.
I'll give you a choice. Obey us or die.
I refuse to do both.
What?
You're mistaken if you thought all demons would grovel at your feet, lost cretin. As a matter of fact, you are the ones who will be groveling. All men are destined to serve the Overlord of Gorgeous, Seraphina.
But as I was saying, D2 is one of the few direct sequels, because Disgaea 2 is a loose sequel to the first game.
Let's go!
But D2 has the same cast as the original, with a couple added. So it's not just the same. And it's so nice to be playing this game again, because I remember playing on this, I remember doing this map, but using like all the DLC characters, so it's a lot easier. Not that this is going to be hard by really any stretch of the imagination. I didn't check your affinities. So you're weak to ice, and I can't hit you. So that makes it really easy. I'm just going to do that, and you can't really do anything because you're out of range.
Kneel!
And I don't believe I'll be able to. Yeah, I can't hit you. So I'm going to put you there. I'm going to defend with both of you because defense allows if like a person next to them. Well, actually, I shouldn't defend you because if she gets attacked, he'll block her. I believe. I think that's the way it works.
I'm doing this!
And I'm just going to put her over here for really no good reason, but might as well have her out. So I'm gonna end turn.
Shit.
We'll execute. Okay, her skill is up, which is good. But Disgaea D2 was great. It added so much, but then Disgaea 5 came out, and I just this game it immediately just got me. Like there was nothing I did not dislike about this entire game for the most part. I mean, there were a few quirks where it's like, maybe. Like, maybe if they did it, like, a little bit differently, it could be slightly better. But, all in all, it's a great fucking game. It was a great addition. You're weak to Star, so it doesn't really matter what I attack you with. In fact, your attack stats kind of shit, so I need to use magic. Okay, yeah, so leveling up actually decreased the SP consumption, which is really nice. So I'm going to use Wind to hopefully level that up. And turning.
Are you ready? Are you
Once
ready?
again, we have another differing two-person team attack. The thing about team attacks is both people get experience for the kill, I believe. Although the one who initiates it gets more, I'm pretty sure. Not quite sure, but I believe that is the way in which it does. Okay. And I'm just going to attack her with a sword. Almost hoping that that person survives another hit, just so I can attack him again and just get more sword mastery. I'm going to attack her, or hit her with heal, and then drop her down here, because magic, most of the time, it's not very much affected by the height, which, as you can see on the top right corner, it's 13 to 25, and as I was saying, I can jump 20. I believe that means you can ascend 20 spaces, although that might be wrong. It might be like half of it. Gonna enter again. Yeah. Didn't really expect the person to survive, just due to the fact that I'm using the, I don't want to say DLC weapons, but that's how I obtain them. So you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to have some fun. I'm going to show you the lift and throw system. So this is one of the best ways to do it. Put a monster at the top, and my throw is really high. It's 5. So I can just throw generally anywhere. And another cool thing that you can do in tower is you can attack in the tower.
It's my turn.
Yeah. And it shares XP above, and it's just really cool because they're actually tower skills that you'll eventually be able to buy/unlock. But one thing you do need to be careful about is if you're holding a tower, at the end of a turn, the person at the bottom will take damage, and it could even kill them.
Impossible! We, the Lost, were defeated? Who are you?
Could you be Red Magnus? The Overlord who has a bounty on his head? Quick! We have to call for reinforcements immediately!
So just name dropping right
Red
there.
Magnus. They mistook me for someone else.
Did they say Red Magnus?
Do you know him or something?
Yes, I do. Just thinking about him is giving me a headache. Red Magnus is the overlord of Scorching Flame, known and feared for being violence incarnate. He is boorish, has absolutely zero tact, and has less intelligence than an orc. In fact, he's got the brain of a monkey.
So many
You
compliments.
must really hate that guy.
I do. The netherworlds of Scorching Flame and Gorgeous have been at each other's throats since my 7 times great-grandfather's time. I have never had a pleasant experience whenever Red Magnus has gotten involved. I don't want to ever see that man again. But I have a bad feeling.
just gonna go back. And one thing I never really talked about was the intro. And Disgaea intros just usually always introduce the main characters that will be on your team. So
Let's
if you go
fix
back
you
and
up.
watch it in episode 1, you'll probably be able to tell which one Red Magnus is based on obvious naming color scheme. And I'm going to talk to her, but I want to see if there are any quests that are finished. Darn. Okay, so I need to kill one Prinny. Need to reach a mage rank of 3 or better, which I forget. Mage rank of 2 or better. I'm trying to. How did I? Yeah, whatever. I need to kill any 5 targets that are higher than level 10. I need to go to Dried Up Wasteland and beat it in 1 turn. So that's not too bad. And I need to defeat 5 Slumber Cats. Okay. I can do this. And I want to check one
You
thing.
need something?
No, I can't yet. Okay. The reason I went there was because I wanted to check specifically one aspect where the classes proficiency, you can align your character with a certain class proficiency, and as they kill characters, like as they just kill more people / higher level people, they'll just get more and more class proficient and unlock classes, or not unlock classes, but unlock new stratums of that class. So I'll do this one conversation, and then I'll do another map. So, you and Rag Magnus seem to be on bad terms. What kind of guy is he? Summed up in one word, it's Musclehead. It's pretty broad. I haven't seen him in a while, but whenever that monkey gets involved in something, it always goes downhill. If possible, I'd like to never see him again. So just repeating cutscene stuff in case you decide to skip past it. This will help you get like up to date on sort of the plot sometimes, depending. You're that prejudiced against him. He seems kind of interesting to me. Other than being a musclehead, does he have any interesting characteristics? He is 1.5 times as tall as you, and with all his muscle, he weighs 4 times as much as you. So comparing another character literally to the main character you're talking to. His messy hair looks like a burning flame, has an impressive looking horn, and always has a cocky expression on his face. See, there, it's done. And Kilia, true. Kilia is not the best artist. This will come back sometimes, I believe. But it looks like it's just like a child's rendition of it. Like they asked, like, hey, if I describe this to you, small child, could you draw it in crayon? And this is what happened. And they just wanted to include it because they thought it was adorable, possibly. I don't know. And she's just trying her best to give praise to it. So, yeah, I find I always do a loop when I'm not sure about what to do right now. So, what I am going to do, in fact...
Where would you like to go,
is
dude?
a map. Because the first world is usually tutorial world, slash just setup plot world. Like, who's the main villain? Demon Emperor Void Dark, which is a super anime name. Like one of the most anime names ever. And then just teach you basic battle stuff like lifting and throwing. So let's go into the immovable atrium. And most of the time you get the cutscenes only really the beginning and like last 2 stages, but the first one is always unique for the most part because it just wants to set everything up real quickly. Now I understand spirit. Let's try it back. Quite delighted. We don't check your enemy's abilities. You could be in trouble because they might like resist female damage or have bonuses. ally stats within 2 panels. So it doesn't really matter because I'm going to wreck them anyway. Because like it's really hard to lose in these types of games. Well, in the first levels, especially when you are playing this version of the game where you automatically get like bonuses and stuff just by playing it.
It's my turn.
To do this because I haven't shown Tri-Burst yet.
You little shit.
Yeah, potty mouth, just saying people. To call him shit.
Are there
Chrissy,
any good men?
because
There!
throwing her
Fly
because
away!
wasn't actually able to hit the guy from the range she was at, so I want to use ice. That seems to be about as good as we're gonna get, because I don't really want to use the maid, because they're just kind of an all-rounder class.
Thank you.
Okay, now I learned Blade Rush with this one. Which is a good range move.
You little shit. Huh?
There are various, as you can see, it said Nick on the screen. There are various like, oh, you didn't hit fully, but you got like partial damage, which is kind of nice. I'm gonna use this again because I want to move her forward so I can level up characters. To move him there, so I can heal him.
Leave it to me.
So she leveled.
Thank you.
I'm so happy.
Master Gun, which is good.
Hurry up!
He's parrying them all. So they wouldn't take any damage even when they were hitting. She has a counter,
Shit.
which I did not know about.
Huh?
Was not expecting that. Okay, I didn't realize that these two guys are up there. But that's fine. Because we're rocking level 4s. So actually, can I do this? Because I want to show my Blade Rush. Blade Rush actually looks different than in other games. In old games, I would end, like my person would move to the 4th spot beyond the 3 green lines, I believe. But in this game, it does not. And I believe it's been that way since maybe Disgaea 4, possibly even 3. I'm just not quite sure. I'll heal 20 this way, and 19 I'll heal her, because I want to just get as much XP as possible.
Leave it to me.
That's pretty good.
I'm so happy.
This is one of those examples. I can counter. It's one of those examples where you don't want to just enter to execute, because as you see, they got an attack in. I could have not attacked and then hit her with a gun. But what I'm actually going to do here is, because I just used the sword skill for Blade Rush, I'm going to use Triple Strike. And then
Yeah.
here is Tri-Burst on you. I want to heal you. And let's execute the secret.
Yeah.
So I was wrong. So the yellow is where the enemy is.
Leave it to me.
That's good to know. Otherwise I would have gone to hell. Well, not gone to hell, but sometimes the yellow is either where the enemy ends up or where you end up. I would have been possibly unpleasantly surprised, because sometimes you might move into range of a ally attack if they're doing like an AoE, which is always not fun, because there's totally friendly fire in this, even if it's unintentional. But
Let's fix you up.
hospital and get treated. Heal everyone.
Let's fix you up.
Any prizes? Nope. Okay. And what I am going to do is, let's see, let's go to the special content. check it. So, well, actually, no, I shouldn't check it. It'll just be easier. So I could get those characters, but I don't really want them. I could get that. That would be a decent character. Ooh, that's not. These aren't bad. Nisa is just supposed to be Nisa for Nipponichi, like a Nipponichi character. Damn. I'm not really sure who I want to use. I think it may really just, I think I may just use these characters, but I will tell you what. I'm going to end the episode, and next episode I will do some more main story stuff, and then have the DLC at the end of it. That way, those of you who don't know this, the scenario ones, these are all essentially intended to be completed after the main story. They only feature Killia, but his character, as you would think, would change throughout the story. And these are all canon after you essentially beat the game, or at least the main story of the game. So they reference like doing certain things, I believe. So next episode, I'll do one of these and get some of the characters just to boost my team up. I'm not sure which one. I'm split between the Valvatorez episode because I like the characters in this one, but I'm also split between this one because these aren't Disgaea characters. They're from Makai Kingdom, and it's the badass freaking Overlord. I mean, that's pretty good. So I might do this. I might do Disgaea 4. I'm not sure. I'm going to actually look at the characters themselves because the main characters that you get through the story, a lot of them are physical, and I want to use magic. But you know, I'll just tell you the decision right now. We're doing this one. We're gonna do Makai Kingdom Zeta episode. Next one in the latter half of it. So I'll see you guys next time. Buddy Bison signing out, and FYI, I have a Twitter, Buddy Bison.